Shit. Hello, everyone. It's me. It's Big P. Big P, yes. The devil are we? It's Sunday. That can only mean one thing. I've had my Sunday there. Yes. How are we all? We all up for a little bit of chatting? Yeah, some questions. Some talk about somebody's birthday that's coming up very soon. I hope the audio is okay. I'm doing Wi-Fi today instead of data plan, and see how the Wi-Fi goes. If it does break up or it's shit, then we'll turn it over to data plan. Hang on a minute. I haven't started any questions yet. Oh, get off. Bloody hell. Questions already. What is going on, people? It's only bleeding 4 o'clock. Well, I've had quite a good day today. What did you do then? I went to the cinema at about 9:30 this morning. I know the cinema was open at 9:30 on a Sunday. What is going on? I went to see Plane. And it wasn't a film about woodwork. Gerard Butler. Yeah, my review will be up on that very soon. But I also went to see Fabelmans as well. Not today, but a couple of days ago. So that review will be up as well. I know I'm a bit late. What's going on? What's coming up this week? I want to see... Oh, yeah, Friday I'm going to go and see... What am I going to go see? Knock at the Cabin. And hopefully The Whale. Yeah, which is the latest David Attenborough film about whales, apparently. Anyway, let's get into some comments, shall we? We've got 31 people in here wondering what the hell I'm waffling on about. First comment up is from Matthew Nichols. Hello, Matthew. Waiting for 20 minutes. I said 4 o'clock. I only appear at my designated time. You know that, if I'm lucky. True Action Star of the Dales. Hello. Yeah, the Pauly doesn't start till 4. There we go. Yeah. The wife said happy, but oh yeah, something to do with Rehan's birthday, I think, coming up. Yeah, somebody did mention it in passing. The Fleece 2 is here. Get Sister Pauline to host the stream. I don't think that will go down very well. I can see how many people I'd actually lose. Talking of that, there is actually a video going to be up tomorrow night, Monday night, because I can't do Blu-ray hunting because I'm at work. So no Blu-ray hunting until Wednesday. But there is a video. But I know a few people have been misled in the thumbnail because they see a picture of Pauline. But don't worry. She's in it for about that much. Yeah. It's all about reading everybody's comments in reply to that video, you know, everyone's reactions. So yeah, I thought I'd put her on the thumbnail just to stir up some shit. And Neo 1972 is here. Hello. Does anybody know when Rehan's birthday is? I don't know. I thought somebody did mention it. Matthew says, isn't he going live stream tonight at 9 on someone else's channel? Ooh, Rian. I'm going live on Magpie Movies next Sunday. I think it's next Sunday. Yeah, not tonight, next Sunday. True Action Star says, Sister Pauline got me excited, to be honest. Thought she was real. Yeah. Tomorrow is the 30th. It certainly is. I thought it was Tuesday. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think he did mention actually Tuesday the 30th. I think he's got his dates wrong. Can't even remember when his own birthday is. True Action Star says, I think on Tuesday it'll be 364 days till Rihan's 25th birthday. Is there going to be a question other than Rihan today? Probably not. Rihan is a legend. Nice guy. Matthew says, do you know that Sister Pauline is really poorly dressed up as a nun? Shh, don't give it away. Talking of Rehan, here he is. The man is here himself. Yes. When's your birthday? Monday or Tuesday? Rob Effects Bounty is here. Hello, Rob. Yes, I am a legend. Thank you very much for mentioning that. True Action Star wants to know, Rehan, when is your next video? Matthew says, because why is wearing Big Pauly pink shirt what he wears? I'm not sure if that makes sense. Rehan does have a lot of talent. Good guy. He knows his WWE, even though none of us do. Big Pauly is so funny. Matt says, happy birthday for tomorrow, Rehan. Yes, Rehan, I won't be able to give you a shout out tomorrow, unfortunately. So I will wish you happy birthday today because there's not going to be any Blu-ray hunting tomorrow. The Fleece says, yes, he's a good lad. He is a good lad. He is. What the hell is that? I don't know. True Action Star of the Day says, that's Sister Pauline voice. Must have heard. Not really. No, although when I was out, it did get a bit choky. But if you go back and you watch my review of I Feel Pretty, the girls' night out with me, Lulu and Claire, I did it in the car as well with my long hair. So, yeah, check that one out. Apparently, that sounds like a 14-year-old schoolboy. Apparently. To be completely honest, he's here. Or she is here. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, they are new glasses. Yes. I had to... Oh, fucking hell. I can't see now. Where are you? Yes, I had to have my eyes tested. It was getting a bit blurry. I had not had my eyes tested in 9 years. So I figured I'll go and have my eyes tested. I think long ways is okay, but I think the reading up close has changed. So I've got those very focals, which is a bit to get used to. Especially when you go from looking straight ahead to looking down at a newspaper, and it's like you're floating on the water. Yeah, so it's a bit dodgy. £336 these cost. Yeah, I know the frames were about 150 quid. Jesus. I thought glasses were cheap. I don't know where I heard that. To be completely honest, says love your content. Although I keep thinking they're going wonky. That maybe it's my eyes that are wonky or my eyebrows. I don't know. And Zach's Entertainment Corner is here. Hello. The Fleece Toot, Rob, who would win in a fight, you or Lee Eels? I don't know. I mean, Lee could just batter Rob with his steelbooks. He's got enough of them. Then again, I'm sure Rob could just smother Lee with all his plush toys and his plush ETs and shit. Do you think Pauline prays to the D? I don't know. Butts Unplugged is here. Butts Unplugged is always here. Hello. And also hello to Dominique. Kevin is here. Hi, Big Paula. Are you getting the Blu-ray? Finally, a proper bloody comment. Are you getting the Blu-ray 4K limited edition steelbook? Batman and Robin steelbook and Batman Mrs. Freeze on the steelbook. I don't know because I didn't buy the first two, Batman and Batman Returns. So I do have them on 4K already. I'm not sure if I really want to splash out and buy them again. Vihan says, "Do you want me to review Red Dead Redemption or WWE? Whatever you want." The plan, boss, the plan. Yeah. Chat has been up for ages. What's TBCH? To be cock handled. I don't know. I don't know what that stands for. Steve071 is here. Hello. And so is Adam. Please, can you do more Blu-ray hunting videos? If only I had the time. Do you know what I would like to? If I had the spare time, if I could make YouTube my living, well, I wouldn't have to go and working. I would like to do what Cinema Sickness does, because he goes to bloody not charity shops, but you know, their version of charity shops. He goes to shops like that every single day, and I would go to different towns, different charity shops, and see what I could find. Yeah, but unfortunately, this niche market of Blu-ray hunting and this type of thing doesn't pay enough for you to retire and live off YouTube. You know, it's not like Casey Neistat or someone who earns probably about $100,000 a week. Unfortunately, we can't do it on this. Rianne says, don't forget my birthday, January the 30th, tomorrow. So it's tomorrow, not the 30th. Subyan's Awesome Gaming is here. Hello. And the fleece has reminded me about Rianne's birthday. Rihan, do you have 2 birthdays a year like royalty? Does he go like that as well? Jules is here. Hello, my love. How are you? Jules has just been reviewing every single film that's ever been made. I was looking through YouTube. Oh, look, there's a review by Jules. Oh, there's another one, and another one, and another one. Awesome. True action star of the Dales. Are you having a birthday? Yes. Is Rihan having a WWE birthday cake with a ring? A wrestling ring, not the other kind of ring. Oh. Matthew says, are you looking forward to seeing Ant-Man 3? I am. And I was scheduled to work that day, and I've decided to take the bloody day off so that I can go to the cinema and watch it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that. I'm probably going to watch that one in IMAX 3D. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'd get Sister Pauline going all right. She's a bit of all right. Oh dear. I hope Sister Pauline gives it to those trolls. Oh, so reading some of those comments was bloody hilarious. Some of them were brutal. You'll see my reaction in the video tomorrow, but yeah, you got to laugh at them. Sister Pauline, Crazy J. No, I don't think so. Crazy J, I think, is hooking up with Carly. It's going to happen sooner or later in one video. Now, Pauline only comes back once in a blue moon. Yeah, like when she bends over. So she was last around probably about 4 years ago. So she will be back again. What she'll be doing in the next video, I don't know. But it could be 4 months. It could be 4 years before she's back again. Are you going to see Puss in Boots? Yeah, I want to. I'm surprised that none of the screens around me are showing it in 3D, though. I thought it was in 3D. I think Knock at the Cabin, The Whale, and Puss in Boots all come out on the same day. And I don't think I could do 3 all in one day because it's not school holidays. My local Cineworld here doesn't start showing films until about 2 in the afternoon. But I might be able to view because they start showing films about 10 in the morning. So I might be able to fit 2 in. I'm hoping to fit 2 in. If I fit 2 in on the day, it's going to be Knock at the Cabin and probably The Whale. But it depends how they time. Super Piranha Puppet, hello. Thanks for saying my name. Was a great last stream. Oh. Do a video. Papa Bowman reacts to Sister Pauline. Do you know what? I sent the link to Lulu and Claire. I haven't had a response back yet, so I don't know what they think, because they were around when Pauline was born. Jamie Powell, my very good friend Jamie Powell is here. Hello, matey. With CJ and Pauline, the nunning videos, I wonder who else will enter the world of wig wearing. It's all a bit of fun. People don't like it. That's fine, though. Yeah. Who could we have? Oh. Movie bug. James. What would he be? Janice. I don't know. What's on Monday? I don't know. It's Rehan's birthday. I should rename the stream the Rehan's birthday stream. Luke is here. Hello, matey. Luke's Movies and TV. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, I have 78 subscribers now. Fan-blooded-tastic. Doctor Who's Magical Entertainment. This is just a suggestion for your Minions Rise of Gru Blu-ray, but the hero of Color City comes in a yellow Blu-ray case. Oh, does it really? Is it an actual Blu-ray case with the logo, or is it one of those like Shameless where they have the Shameless logo at the top? Yeah, because you don't see many yellow Blu-ray cases. You can get a lot of green ones, which is perfect for things like the Hulk. What else do we use it for? Can't remember now. Put me on the spot. The Grinch. I don't know. Shit like that. Yeah, but yellow ones, when it comes to yellow ones, you don't get that many of them. Oh, that Sister Pauline voice does things to me. Hopefully that Mr. Eels has done one now. Done one what? What, had a big poo? I don't know. Well, that is a good question. Is Sister Pauline actually the previous Pauline, but now she has converted to Christianity? Well, yes, it was the same Pauline. It was the same Pauline that was in the Lou and Claire video. But I think she was just testing the water. I think she was just a practicing Christian. I don't know what's going to happen next. Maybe she'll be worshipping the devil. Who knows? Maybe she'll be a Mormon. Who knows? Sabian's Gaming. Do you remember 2 years ago when I suggested Pauly's animation reviews? I do remember that, actually. There is a possibility of it happening this year, as you do Pauly's flick on Saturday, Poundland on Sunday, maybe on Friday. Oh, I don't know. It all depends around my workaround. My work, actual work. Because fitting in videos is a bit dodgy every now and again. I'm not like AJ where I record about 10 years worth of videos up front. Anyway, Rehan it's his birthday tomorrow. Dominic says, have you seen Back Adam? That's a different film. I'm sure that's more like Back Alley Adam. Yeah, Black Adam 4K, best 4K picture yet. I've got it. I have not seen it yet, but I will be watching it. Talking of that, where is it? Is it up here? Oh, no, it's up there. Don't matter. I'm just talking to myself. I'm just waffling. The Fleece 2, why is E.T. now considered a nonce amongst the Blue Tube community? Ruined the film now. Oh dear, you have to ask Rob on that one. Pauly in Spider-Man No Way Home. Doc Ock says he had Spider-Man by the throat before he gets teleported to Tom's universe. What do you think will happen to Doc Ock when he gets sent home? I have no idea. He'll probably stop by a Costa and get a cappuccino or something. Oh dear. True Action Star says E.T. is creepy. I tell you what, though, I did watch a film, as you saw on my... Is it What Flick? Yeah, it was What Flick. It was the Fred Rogers. Was it Fred Rogers? Yeah, Fred Rogers. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. I watched the actual real Fred Rogers on YouTube. He does come across as a little bit creepy. Someone did mention that to me. He's a bit weird and a bit creepy, but apparently he's loved by Americans. So, well, just like Jimmy Savile was loved by British, or the other way around, rather. Oh dear. Talking of Tom Hanks, have you seen Otto? No, I haven't seen that one yet. I looked at the trailer for that one. It kind of reminded me as One Foot in the Grave, the movie. He came across as a grumpy Mr. Meldrew, 4291. I don't believe it. The Flea says, where would you rank the Fablemans among the Spill? Oh, do you know what? That's a really tricky one because there are so many Spielberg films. That would be a tricky ranking to do. I've said ranking. Tricky ranking to do. Spielberg films. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Sabian's Gaming says, sometimes I like watch your old videos and cinema reviews just for entertainment, just to see me make a twat of myself, more like. Yes, and anybody who wants to see me really be stiff, pardon, and wooden, go and watch my first Blu-ray hunt. Yeah, I'm more wooden than Anakin Skywalker on a good day. Through the lenses here, hello. Through my lenses as well. Rehan says his birthday is tomorrow. Oh, shitting bollocks. True Action Star says, I thought it was Wednesday. To be completely honest, says, I might be wrong, but I think Leanne's birthday is tomorrow. True Action Star, have a shot every time it comes up the word birthday and tomorrow, you'll be on the floor. Or Rehan. Every time the word Rehan comes up. 25th birthday. I thought he was 24. Is he 24? Yeah, he's 24. Through the Lens says, I've been watching a ton of movies this week as I've been bedbound sick. Oh, dearie me. Watched Infinity Pool, Uncut Gems, Men, Manchester by the Sea. What's that? Le Pipir, and a ton of others. Okay. What's Infinity Pool? I've never heard of that. Uncut Gems I've been meaning to get round to watching because that's Adam Sandler, isn't it? And I've never been a fan of Adam Sandler comedies, but I thought give Adam Sandler drama a go. I might like him more. Apparently Many's crap. Apparently. I haven't seen it myself. Sabian says, how far is it from where you live to your local Cineworld? A mile. I could walk to it. It'd take 25 minutes to walk to it. No, probably less than that. Probably about 20 minutes. Yeah, it's just literally near the town centre. So I drove to it this morning. I was there in like 3 minutes. And it was free parking as well. So that's good. I tell you what I forgot, though. Because being an unlimited member, I forgot my Baskin Robbins free scoop of ice cream. Yeah, bugger it. True Action Star says we need a remake of Pretty Woman with Sister Pauline. Wookie Dave is here. No, I can't do a Wookie. No, I can't do it. Have you seen Old Boy? No, but I do have it. Do you remember when we used to go shopping in HMV, Sainsbury's and Tesco's and all that shit? And I used to go to Sainsbury's at Folkestone, and they had a load of Arrow ones, that were cheap. And I picked up loads of Old Boys for £3. I picked up loads of Old Boys for £3. That's not a sentence that I normally hear myself saying. Yeah. with slip covers as well. But I do have it, so I will watch it. I must watch it sometime. Retro Girls are here. Hello. I watched the Teen Wolf movie on Paramount. I really enjoyed it. I'll tell you what, I didn't watch that, but I watched Wolf Pack last night. I enjoyed that. I thought that was pretty good. It's a wolfy vampire diaries kind of thing. But also previously, earlier on, I was watching, this was yesterday, I was watching the Graham Norton show, and Sarah Michelle Gellar was on it, and you know she's in it, and she was saying it's 20 years ago this week that the last Buffy episode aired. Laddie Norma. Yeah. M. Night Shyamalan was on there as well. He was talking about Knock at the Cabin. True Action Star says, I've seen an Old Boy, Dave. I see it every day when I look in the mirror. Oh, dear. Kevin says, Big Pauly. I'm just known as Big Pauly now. Will you reckon we will still limited edition 4K Avatar be coming out, the first one, and the second one on 4K media on Steelbook? Is it still Blu-ray 1 and 2? I think there probably will be a Steelbook for the second film, definitely in 4K. But I did hear that a 3D disc is being prepared for Avatar 2 anyway. So it looks like we're going to get finally another home release for Avatar 2. I'll show you my t-shirt. There's my t-shirt. Hang on, let's get this comment out of the way. You can't see my t-shirt down there, but look, Blockbuster. Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully it's not just released in places like Japan or Australia. Hopefully we do get it over here. Butts Unplugged wants to know, when is there a rant video? When there's something I can rant about. Mr. Magpie Movies is here. He's himself. He's wishing Rihanna a birthday. Really? Never heard of that. That's Monday the 30th. Callum's Reviews is here. Hello. Hello, Big Paula. And also Big Pauly as well. What's this? Felice says, Rihanna, are you having Aussies for dinner tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe that's a WWE joke. Butts Unplugged, Puss in Boots doesn't get his last wish. Okay. Sabian says, I know Pauline's secret. She watches your movies when you're out. I wish you'd bloody review them then. Then I could find out which to avoid. Has Pauline got an OnlyFans? I'd subscribe. That might not be a bad idea, actually. I mean, you hear about these people that have got no jobs and have been sacked, and they just open an OnlyFans page, and they're earning like £30,000 a week. Big Paula's getting her jugs out. Yeah. Matthew says, I'd like to ask a question, Pauly. Did you wear that nun hat when you was walking through the town of Canterbury? Because if you was, did you get hot in a nun cosplay? No, I didn't. I had thought about doing it and maybe walking into HMV. I bottled out. Yeah, that's why in the Blu-ray hunt, you never see me walking around town. I'm always behind the camera talking like this. Yeah, what can I say? I'm a chicken shit. I'm not like old. I'm not like Evander Slayer, who gladly get on the bus dressed as Michael Myers and stab the shit out of the bus driver. Yeah, no, he's got some balls to do that. No, I chickened out. Big Pauly in the remake of Nuns on the Run. Through the Lens says, oh, hang on. Puss in Boots is so much better than it has any right to be. A dazzling nuanced film which DreamWorks answer to Spider-Man. Really? Wow. Because it's been a long time since the first film, isn't it? It's almost like at length, you know, what, 13 years or 9 years or some shit like that. God, I remember the first film, yeah. David Austin is here. Hello, mate. Do you edit all your videos on your iPad, Paul? And what app do you use? I use LumaFusion. LumaFusion. Actually, I do all my editing on my iPhone. Yeah. Because I've got bigger, I've got bigger storage. No, I edit it all on the phone, but I'll tell you what I use. I use VN. Hang on. Where's the page? Yes, I use VN, which basically. As for Mondo's Steelbook release, fantastic. So hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. See you on the next video very soon. Bye. Yes, I use VN. I used to originally. I used the one that everybody uses, and I can't even remember what it's called now. iMovie. Yes. Then I moved on to. What did I move on to? I moved on to. I can't remember. Designer. I moved on to. I can't remember. Anyway, I moved on to something else. Yeah, but I settled on that. I settled on VN. It's done me well for the last couple of years. Doctor Who says it's an actual yellow Blu-ray case with a logo. Oh, right, okay. I'll have to keep an eye open on that. A dazzling nuanced film. Who's this? Mark Kermode? Oh, God, I'm starting to look like Mark Kermode now with his glasses. Luke's Movies and TV. When's your next Blu-ray hunt this week? Wednesday. Mine is Thursday and Saturday. I do 2 Blu-ray hunts a week. Sometimes I try to fit in 2. I mean, I do the main one. The main one is either going to be a Monday or a Wednesday, depending on if I'm working or not. See, the thing is, on 1 week, I do a 2-week rotation, and 1 week I'm only working on a Wednesday and Thursday, so I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But the next week, I work Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I only have 2 days off in the middle of the week. So it balances itself out. So on that week, the long week, that's the week where I can only just fit one in. But I try to fit them in as best as I can. And usually the second one is usually like Folkestone, you know, charity shop hunting and CEX and that kind of stuff. Josh Ward is here. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? True Action Star says, Fleece, it's Josh at Classic Reviews. He knows things about films. Very philosophical guy. He's very creative with his reviews, that's for sure. But he's ditched YouTube now, isn't he? So hopefully he's carrying on Instagram or something. Josh wants to know, would Sister Pauline ever do a Poundland Bin episode? No, because I want people to actually watch it. Butts Unplugged says, why doesn't Poundland sell Blu-rays anymore? I really don't know, because there are still cheap movies. I mean, Music Magpie still sell cheap shit. I really don't know. It must have been like contract or something. I am actually preparing a video, though. I'm actually going to put a video together, hopefully next week. And I'm going to be just talking about streaming. Why I think in a way it's dying, and why physical is going to dominate over streaming. But I'm going to get into a lot more detail with that next week, and I've written everything down. And there are so many points that I want to bring out. Why I think people are getting bored and signing off now. Loss of viewers, rising expenses. I'll talk about it on the video, but it'll be sort of like an in-depth discussion. Because I'm getting bored. I'm getting bored with streaming completely. Some channels, some streaming platforms, I just keep for one thing. You know, Disney Plus. Most of us are only really bothered with The Mandalorian. So, is it worth keep paying monthly? I don't know, but we shall go into that. The Blu-ray and DVD collector. Hello, William. Will Sister Pauline make an appearance in Sister Boniface or Father Brown's? It'd be the perfect place, wouldn't it? It'd be the ideal place for her to pop up. Although I'm sure they want to keep their viewers as well. I watched The Lost City with Sandra Bullock last night, and it was quite good. Yeah, it's a bit of a fun film. Brad Pitt obviously was hilarious for what time he did have in the film. The only thing that both me and Lulu didn't really agree was Daniel Radcliffe as a villain. It really didn't work. It's like Harry Potter on steroids. Secular, was that Secular Monk? Oh, where's Pauline? What are your most anticipated upcoming 4Ks for 2023? I would say I've heard that The Abyss is finally coming out in 4K. I don't know when, but I keep hearing ramblings about it. And maybe Titanic on 4K. Now I'm going to watch Titanic next week. No, the week after. In IMAX 3D. So I'm looking forward to watching and hearing that. At the moment, it's only being shown in the evenings. I think it starts on the 10th of February, but it's only like 7:30 at night. There doesn't seem to be any daytime showings. So I don't normally go to the cinema at night because it gets a bit too packed, but it is IMAX. So a lot of people probably may not go out to watch it because, you know, it's a film they've seen before. It's a film they've got on Blu-ray. It's a film they've got on streaming. But I just want the big IMAX 3D cinematic experience, especially when that ship goes. Yeah. Where are we? Earlham Estates. Hello. Biggie Paul's. Oh, that's a new one. Yes. Would you consider making the move to OnlyFans? OnlyFans and horses? George is here. Hello, George. How are you? True Action Star says the daughter has OnlyFans. She earns about 20,000 a month. Jesus. Whoa. Through the Lens says a man named Otto is kind of shallow, very depressing too, without a cause. Okay. Lives in London. How high-rise apartment too? Oh, what's going on with my watch? Dominic wants to know, how many 4Ks do you have shelf space for another 100 or more? I really don't have enough shelf space for them because, as you can see over here, I'm starting to have to put them face onwards, and you can see they're shoved above at the back. So yeah, I am running out of space, so I might have to get another, like another cabinet somewhere for the bedroom, or I might have to just sell some, trade some in of duplicates that I've got. Maybe I've got them in a box set now, or maybe I've got a special edition. Small Pauly. Okay. It's Saturday night. No, it's not. It's Sunday. You're knackered. You put some PJs on and put your feet up and stick the Emoji Movie on. Now, tell me you would order a Indian or a Chinese takeaway in this situation. I would order a Chinese. Yes, because I love big balls. Big chicken balls. I like big balls, I cannot lie. Yeah. Never one to really go for Indian. We used to have Indian with Lulu and Claire, lamb sanda or prawn puree. You know, I can't have the spicy shit. But I've always been a Chinese preference. Spring rolls and all that kind of shit. Please tell Sabian Awesome Gaming, please don't ignore me. Sabian Awesome Gaming, don't ignore Rihan. Kevin says, I wish all the Blu-ray 4K live edition steelbook came in a slipbox with some artwork, poster and slipbook. Don't we all? Harry is here. Hello, Harry. I don't know why I do that whenever somebody pops into the room. Hello. Yeah, I don't really know. Dominic says, have you finished the VIG? I have not. I actually started an episode 2 nights ago and stopped it halfway through. Not because I got bored, but there was something else I wanted to watch. Apparently, it's a bit of a letdown at the end. I don't know, but I will carry on. Elton John, Lockdown Sessions is a good album. Okay. Through the Lens says, Infinity Pool is the new film from Brandon Cronenberg. It was pretty great. Super dark and interestingly bleak. Takes a scary concept and runs with it completely. Oh. Marcus. Hello, Marcus. Will you be carrying on with your complete collection series? Which complete collection series? I know I did my steelbook collection. That's the thing about doing like a complete collection. It takes so long. I've got them scattered all over the place. I was thinking about doing a Blu-ray A to Z or A to Z. I don't know. I might just do them in sections. Like, here's my Star Wars collection. Here's my Star Trek collection. Here's my MCU. I've done my Disney Pixar's and stuff like that. Yeah. That's the Mia Goth film. She could be my mistress anytime. Through the Lens says, Mia Goth gave a brilliant performance in Infinity Pool. I didn't know she was in that. She played a disturbed character of who completely chews the scenery. Okay. Dominic says, how are you watching The Last of Us? Yes, I am, and I am enjoying it. Pardon me. But I'm not watching it as a gamer. I'm watching it purely as a TV show because I've never played the games. William says, are you copying the Lord of the Lost by reading hate comments? Make you could sing their new song, Leave Your Hate in the Comments. I don't know what that is, mate. Lord of the Lost. I don't know what that is. I'm stumped. RH Media is here. Hello, Richard. Avatar The Way of Water is getting a 3D release on disc. Has anyone on here watched Tulsa King yet? If not, I highly recommend it. Yes. Even if you're not a Sylvester Stallone fan, it's a really good, gritty, kind of gangster, Goodfellas type drama. Yeah, very good. And isn't it from the bloke that did Yellowstone and 1883 or whatever it's called, and 1923 and all that kind of stuff. Yes, really good. Stallone is brilliant in it. Wolfpack was really good. Can't wait for the next episode. I tell you what, though, I wasn't expecting it to be that brutal at the beginning, with all those animals coming out of the forest and literally clawing people's faces off and banging into them into cars. That was quite brutal. Yeah, it was enjoyable. Yeah, definitely we're sticking with it. Matthew says, Pauly, do you remember the last time we spoke about you having trouble finding out of your own house or something when you dated a girl for the key card and a lovely walk away and a lovely... No. I think you might have the wrong person, mate. Oh, Harry doesn't like it. Teen Wolf. Oh, Teen Wolf movie is boring. That's my opinion. Is that the Michael J. Fox one you mean, though? The dog has thrown up on the carpet. Get the towels ready. Oh, no. From the chair. Hello, matey. Have you seen The Fablemans? Yes, I have. My review, yeah, will be up. I'll just need to upload it. Rehan wants to know, guess what film I watched today? Does it by any chance have the letters W, W and E in the title? Possibly. True action star, do have a lady wife. I don't have a lady. That's the first time I've ever heard it. That I tell you what, though. Hang on, talking of that, I was in the supermarket the other day with my dad, and I just want your opinion on something. Let me just find it. Okay. Africa's finest plantain. It's called fufu. I'm sure I've heard that being referred to as a lady garden before. Yeah, fufu. Oh, I've got an itch on my fufu. I swear I've heard that before. How can you have a box of food called fufu? Yeah, it might just be me and my dirty mind. True Action Star says, did you watch Basic Instinct or Eyes Wide Shut? Or maybe Debbie Does Dallas. Royezu, please look at getting a better camera. The phone camera's not cutting it anymore. What do you mean cutting it? Cutting it. Blu-ray hunting is good. As long as you've got good lighting, it's good. But I'm only doing it on the iPad at the moment. But yeah, I just do it on the phone. I don't bother with the camera because then you've got to upload it to a laptop that I don't own and all that kind of shit. Butts Unplugged wants to know how many movies. Oh my goodness me, I don't know. I don't really know. I've never counted them. Never counted them. Butts Unplugged, do you want a sausage roll? I'd love a sausage roll. I don't know what film you watched today, Rehan. Felice, my daughter, she does OnlyFans for a living. I suppose if you've got it, flaunt it. Legend Lewis is here. Hello. Hope all is well. Pre-ordered Black Panther Wakanda Forever. The 4K Blu-ray edition. Can't wait to watch it on physical and on Disney Plus in IMAX on Wednesday. Absolute masterpiece. Secular Monk, I'd like to get your take on something. Should blue tubers or bull tubers get review copies? I can't help wonder if the free copies of the film play a part in biasing the reviewer. I don't think so. No, because people get sent free copies all the time. I mean, I get sent stuff from studios. Don't mean I have to like it. It's the same with Wet Movie One and other YouTubers. They get sent stuff, and it's just to review the picture quality, review the packaging, review the item itself. But you're not sponsored. If you were sponsored by, say, for instance, you know, this video is sponsored by 20th Century Fox, I think they would probably assume that you were going to give an item a good review. But that's why it's probably not a good idea to get sponsored by anybody, because then you're going to be sort of like wedged under their tit. That's an expressive, isn't it? Pink Flamingos. Also, I believe the egg lady was played by Robert Fett's Bounty. Okay, whatever that is. Legend Lewis says, can't wait to watch Puss in Boots: The Last Wish in the cinema. I've been hearing nothing but praise for this movie, so all the more reason to watch it. Yeah. Through the Lens says, I use Premiere Pro for my editing. I take pride in the edits I have made before. Pretty good. Kevin says, I wish all the movies on 4K limited edition still, but we'll... That's the same comment that I had earlier. Matthew says, Pauly, have you been working with the police and they have put fresh water in the room to be safe? I'm not sure I know what that one means. Will you be watch Wakanda Forever IMAX version on Disney Plus? I'll give it a go because those IMAX enhanced versions are really good. I don't think we'll ever get them on disc though, unfortunately. Rizio, is it Rizio? What's your job? Boring. Working in an office, typing shit and answering the phone. Also, can't wait for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania on the 17th. Hopefully this will be one of the more better MCU movies, as I didn't really like the first movie, but I enjoyed the second a lot more. Yeah. Can anybody guess what film Rianne watched today? Martin says, hi BP, can't wait for Titanic in IMAX on the 10th of Feb. Definitely. That's going to be an experience because I've never seen that film in IMAX before and in 3D, because you know James Cameron did a fantastic job converting that to 3D previously. I've got the 3D release of that, and it's incredible, especially the last part of it, the last part of the film. And you know what? A laser projection in my IMAX in 3D. Wow, that's going to be something. Ben says, to edit my videos, I actually use Cyberlink. It cost me £8.99 for the mobile app. The PC version is about £100, so it was a good deal. And it's basically the whole suite of stuff on a mobile phone. That's good. Lewis says, me and my friend went and saw Megan last Friday and we both thought it was really good. We both gave it 8 out of 10 and both of us can't wait for Megan 2.0. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good film. Yeah, I think they're going to do a good series of Chucky-esque movies. You know, you can just feel that it's going to be going on for a couple of years. Booked to see The Whale on Friday, then seeing Missing on the 9th. Lewis says, apparently James Gunn is set to unveil his DCEU movie slate at the end of the month. What are your thoughts on this and the whole James Gunn DC fiasco? I mean, if he puts it on the map, you know, it hasn't had the success as Marvel has, but there have been some good DC films. Man of Steel, you know, I enjoyed the first Wonder Woman. You know, the Suicide Squad and stuff like that, Justice League. Well, the Zack Snyder one anyway. But it's never really kind of always been disjointed. That's the thing. Marvel had a clear story arc where they were going. So I think that's what they need to sort out. It's a shame we're never going to get to see Henry Cavill, though, as Superman anymore. Daniel says, see The Whale yesterday. Amazing film. Got me quite emotional about one of the dynamic relationships in the film. Only I think of saying it without spoiling. Martin says, thank goodness that streaming is dying. It's a rip-off. Ever thought about torrents? I used to do torrents back in the day. This is before Netflix came along and stuff like that. I used to rip TV shows and films onto disc for me and Lulu to watch. Through the Lens says, my favourite streaming service is either BFI Player or Mubi. Curated titles, which are some of my favourites, like Drive My Car and whatever those are called. Harry says, Agnes of Westview is the title for the next Disney Plus series. Oh, okay. True Action Star says, Rehan, what did you make of Sharon Stone's beaver? Oh dear. True Action Star says, have you seen After Sun? It's quality. Got that recommendation of the brilliant classic. No, I haven't watched it, but I have heard that it's quite good. But is it? You can see it on is it on streaming? Is it on Netflix or some streaming channel? Because I don't know if I want to buy it without seeing it first. Lewis says, are you excited for the Marvels? I'm actually excited for the Marvels. I know it's been low-key and low-key. Yeah, it's not been on everybody's radar because it's kind of like been hidden under the carpet. But I loved Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. What can I say? So I'm excited to see her back. Whether or not she'll bring Goose back with her, probably not. The Fleece says, Minder or the Sweeney? And could you beat Dennis Waterman in a fight? I prefer the Minder. I watched more Minder when I was growing up. I've never thought about having a fight with Dennis Waterman, to be honest. Richard, hello, Richard. Hope your health is okay. It's getting better. Yeah, like everybody, you know, we have ups and downs. But thank you for asking. The Fleece says, what is the next concert you are going to? I don't do that many concerts. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I'll be able to go to one of the country-to-country festivals, days at the O2 Arena. I'm hoping it's going to be Saturday because they've got Lady Antebellum. I think Midland are playing, so I'm hoping that will be my next concert. I wanted to get tickets for Shania Twain later in the year. I think she's September, but they went just like that. Oh, I tell you who I do have. I am going to see Ben Portsmouth, who's the greatest Elvis impersonator that ever lived. And he's in Canterbury. He's playing in Canterbury at the Marlow Theatre in April. I haven't seen the Terrifier films yet. After Sun is life to me. I've seen it more times than anything else, and it makes me cry every time. The idea of memory and loss has never been shown in a better way. Is it a foreign film? Is it subtitled? Through the Lens says, I always flip-flop between Waves and After Sun, but I feel I have a better connection to the latter. Okay. The problem with a man named Otto is I've never seen anyone other than the bus driver from The Simpsons who is called that. Yes, we need Rianne to get on Play Tendo Guys stream for 8 hours, definitely. Davey says, hi, Paulie. Hope you're doing good. Your glasses look nice. A big shout out for Kermit's ghost love to his family. Yes, absolutely. Poor Kermit. Yeah, won't be hearing from Alan for a while. I know what it's like going through that. I've already been chatting to him on Messenger. Yeah. William says, maybe Big Pauly, you could put all your movies into 11mm cases. That way you'll get the shelf space. It is a possibility, but the only problem is, I would say probably 70 to 80% of my movies have got slip covers. And the slip covers are designed for 14mm. So it's not really going to work. But those that I don't have, it's a possibility. Doctor Who's Magical Entertainment says, I've got a Black Adam statue. The head is even sculpted to look like Dwayne Johnson. What, bald? La la la. Richard Ashby is here. Hello. Just got back from Cine World Ashford after watching The Fabelmans. I watched it in Cine World Dover this morning. Yes. No, I didn't. I watched it in View the other day. I watched Plane in Cine World Dover this morning. And I possibly will be watching Knock at the Cabin at Cine World Ashford next week. Possibly. Barry Manilow birthday. When's Barry Manilow's birthday? My mum was a huge Barry Manilow fan back in the day. George says, looking forward to The Abyss, Titanic. Hopefully he'll bring Aliens and the Terminator. Hopefully there'll be better transfers than Terminator 2, though. Martin says, I think 4K should come on their own, no Blu-ray. Some do. You know, some of the most recent ones, you just get a 4K disc. They don't usually reduce the price, though. It's usually the same price, even though you're missing a disc. Matthew says, what are your thoughts on Hugh Jackman returning as Wolverine? Yeah, can't wait. Going to be good. Michael Barrymore's birthday. Or Barry Manilow. Who knows? Pardon me. Oh, yes. Pauly, you know, it was 100 years anniversary of Disney this week in Disney Park. Wow. 100 years. Steve says, I do wish studios, when they produce steelbooks, they change the artwork on the discs so they are different to the standard release. Yeah, sometimes they just recycle them, don't they? Harry Scott's here. Hello. Oh, Taco Bell. I had a lovely Taco Bell last week, or the week before with Papa Bowman. Oh, yeah. George says, are you ordering the Rocky Steelbooks? Yes, I have. It's a shame that we're not going to get a Rocky 5 or Rocky Balboa to match. But yeah, I think the Steelbooks actually look way better than the standard 4Ks. The thing about the standard 4Ks, I don't like all that red. There's red all over it. It's like a red glow. Yeah. Oh, hello. Do-do. Hang on, I've got to scroll. Bloody hell, I've got to scroll. Where have I got to scroll to? There I am. I'm scrolling right down to here. I'm scrolling down to... No, I'm not. I'm scrolling... Where am I scrolling to? Hang on, I'll be back in a minute, Matthew. Oh, my God. Where's the comments? Holy shit. Ah, there we go. Matthew. Whoa. £10. Matthew. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Super chat. You know I was going to do that. Yeah. Thank you very much, Matthew. Pauly, you're one of my biggest fans. I'm one of your biggest fans. So I'm giving you this. Have you got a favourite Wallace and Gromit opening scene and any scene from the film? One of mine is when Wallace had the bomb in his pants. That was funny. Yeah, when he's in the mechanical pants, that's really funny. And doesn't he walk up the wall? I think he walks up the wall. Yeah, and they're coming out with a new Wallace and Gromit movie, aren't they? Yeah, I do love Wallace and Gromit. I do like the A Matter of Loaf and Death as well. So thank you very much for that, Matthew. That'll buy a lovely cup of tea. Unfortunately, because I had to scroll right down to the bottom to get Matthew's comment, I've missed shitloads now, and they vanished. So I apologise for anybody that had shitloads of comments in the middle, but they've all gone. StreamYard need to sort that out. Yeah. So you can get all the new comments down the bottom, but you lose everything at the top, which is very unfortunate. And you can't scroll up further than the last 3 minutes. So I think I was about an hour, probably about half an hour behind on the comments. We've just lost a half hour's worth of comments now, unfortunately. Yeah, StreamYard, sort that out, for crying out loud. Keep losing comments like that. If you did have a comment that was further up and is gone, retype it. Rehan says, true action star, have you seen my short film on YouTube about Austin? Oh, autism. Austin. What's Austin? Is that a film? Rianne watched Love and Thunder. The Fleece says, have you ever seen Casablanca? No, I have not. That's one film I haven't seen. That is an older film that I don't normally gravitate to, but I'm willing to give anything a go within reason. Sam just says, just got back from watching The Fabelmans. You seen it anytime soon? It was sweet. Yes, I saw it last week. Friday, actually, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Friday. Martin says Terminator 2 4K was okay, but my eyes are all effed up. I think that's what he means. What's this? Big Pauly, Rianne told me to tell you that he watched Thor and Love and Thunder. Okay. With the goats. Meh. Meh. That's a sheep. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, wait. There we go. Fleece. Have you watched The Northman again? I have not. No. And I do have the HMV one, the Cine edition, so I'll need to get down nitty gritty and watch that and give you my opinion. Because, yeah, it didn't make my list in the top 10 for last year. That's the film that my dad walked out of. And I was almost going to walk out of it. So I'll have to give it a go. Pardon me. Again, follow-up question. What's the difference between getting a review copy and having a sponsor? In both cases, the Blue Tuber is getting some sort of compensation. Review copy is just, a copy of the film that the studio will send to you. You can review it, you talk about the packaging, and then you just send them the link to the review so that they can send it on to the distributor or send it on to the studio. Sponsor, you're kind of stuck with a sponsor because they expect you to give it a good review. And if you give it a shit review, they'll probably cut ties with you. The Fleece says, it's not StreamYard's fault, it's the Super Chat man's fault. Kevin says, I thought I'd tell you, got issues with your screen on YouTube. You're freezing up while you don't get yourself a new iPhone 14 Pro Max. Quality on the video is very good. Oh, okay. I'm using an iPad Pro, and an iPad Air. I can't remember which one it is. Martin says, I sent you £2. I thought he said £10. Anyway, thank you. Loki season 2 is going to be epic. We get to see more variants of Kang the Conqueror. Matthew says, what's the most scariest Wallace and Gromit opening scene? One of the movies. Do you think Doc Ock really drowned in the river at the end of Spider-Man 2? Don't know. No, I don't think he did. No. I don't know. Scariest Wallace and Gromit opening scene? I don't know. Is there a scary Wallace and Gromit opening scene? Although the train's quite terrifying in a way, riding the little toy train around the room. Fleece, Big Pauly, what are Papa Bowman's favourite films? He hasn't got any. Well, he likes old Clint Eastwood stuff and John Wayne stuff and war films. I don't think he's got an absolute favourite film though. If he's on, he'll watch it. You know, it's not something. Oh, I love that. He doesn't. He's not that sort of person. Marty says, "Have you seen The Dawn of the Dead 1978?" No, I have not. Big Pauly, have you ever shouted at anyone in the cinema? Yes, I have. Definitely. Only once, though. I've only needed to do it once. Harry says, I have Terminator Dark Fate on DVD to add to my collection. That's pretty good. Do you think Paella Bakewell will return from the dead after a matter of life and death to get her revenge? Is Sister Pauline all right? She's perfectly fine. Cliff Richard celebrates 65 years in show business this year. 65 years. It was the first British rock and roll song, 1958. What's your favourite Robert Eggers film? The Witch, The Lighthouse, or The Northman? At the moment, I'd have to say The Witch. I have not seen The Lighthouse yet, so I'll need to watch that one. Do you remember when they raided Cliff Richard's house because they thought he was a nonce? That was out of order. Yeah, and they never got permission or anything, and they never notified him that they were going into his house. In an interview afterwards, he said that completely buggered him up for a couple of years before he could get back out there. So yeah, that was a bit horrible. That was. Born Hinge 4. Just a random question. Do you have a Mrs. Pauly or a partner? I've got a wife and a girlfriend. Or a bit on the side. Yeah. Lewis says, what MCU Disney Plus series are you most looking forward to? Secret Invasion, Loki Season 2, What If Season... Do you know what? I haven't even seen What If Season 1. Echo, Agatha Covenant of Chaos, Ironheart, or X-Men 97. Mine would be Agatha Covenant of Chaos. Probably Loki. Probably Loki Season 2, although Secret Invasion does look really good. Yeah, I don't know a lot about the others. I don't know what Echo is. So regardless of a sponsorship or review copy, the Blue Tuber is part of the studio's marketing. In a way, yeah, because we're promoting it. We're promoting the film and the release. David says, do you own Summer Holiday on Blu-ray? I don't actually, no. My dad does like that film. And apparently True Lies is coming to 4K this year. Dale is here. Hello. Any news on Cobra Kai season 4 on Blu-ray? I haven't heard anything. Richard, who knows someone that's in the industry, I think he said it was supposed to be out in February, but it might have slipped from the release schedule. I don't know. So no, we haven't heard anything yet. I hope they do, because otherwise it's going to throw a spanner in the works. Big Pauly, you look forward to The Mandalorian season 3 on Disney Plus. DC are rubbish. They are doing the exact same as Marvel by getting rid of their best and favourite characters. Loki is rubbish. Yeah, I am looking forward to Mandalorian season 3. That's probably the only thing on Disney Plus I'm looking forward to. So is it worth keep paying a monthly fee with Disney Plus, or is it worth just doing a quick subscription for a month or two when the series airs and then cancelling your subscription? That's what I'm going to discuss in this video that I'm doing. Yes, I will watch Terrifier 1 and 2. The daughter only posts a few videos a week. I don't know if there's a lot to OnlyFans, but she has about 200,000 followers on Twitter. Wow. Isn't OnlyFans just a porn site though? Isn't it? You just get your baps out and show your beaver. That's all OnlyFans is, isn't it? Do you think they will release The Last of Us on Blu-ray when the series ends? No, I think they'll release it. I mean, the whole series, you know, like however many years it goes for. I think they'll just release it when this first series ends, you know, like they do with The Walking Dead and other stuff like that. I think they'll be quite quick to get a Blu-ray or a 4K box set out there. Do you have any favourite documentaries? Well, David Attenborough, you know, the nature ones and Frozen Planet and shit like that. I like the 13 Lives one, the actual documentary, not the actual. Well, I did like the film itself, the Ron Howard film, but the documentary one I liked. Yeah. Dan, hello Dan. What is your favourite film? That will be The Empire Strikes Back. Martin says, have you seen Downton Abbey? I have not. Kevin says, by pulling, why don't you get some new showers from IKEA or Homebase or B&Q and put the shelves around your cinema room and put it on the wall and drum on the wall? Okay. Why do I want to drum on the wall? What do you think about Mel Gibson not being in Chicken Run 2? I've not given it much thought, actually. Chicken Run 1 was such a long time ago. True Action Start, BP, or Shell for petrol. I don't know, because I always get mine at Tesco's, so I don't know who they use. Apparently, the lighthouse will make you look at seagulls in a whole new way. Oh dear me! Do I really need to look at seagulls anyway? Pauly, have you seen Fireman Sam? No. Bad Driving UK. Hello. My question is that the jump from VHS to DVD was massive. Okay, and DVD to Blu-ray was phenomenal. I find it hard to see a difference between 4K and Blu-ray other than the blacks and the colours are richer. Depends what you watch. There are some titles that are absolutely phenomenal. Blade Runner 2049, The Revenant, Marvel's Avengers. There are some spectacular Blu-rays out, 4Ks out there, truly spectacular. But then you get a lot of crap as well. And yeah, the jump from Blu-ray to 4K is nowhere near the quality of what DVD to Blu-ray was. So I think even though DVD is still the dominant format, I think more people tend to go for Blu-ray rather than 4K. Having said that, I have seen some Blu-rays that are near perfect 4K, and I could have swore that I was watching a 4K transfer if they're done properly. Kevin Feige said audiences will never get bored of superhero films. Do you agree? No. I think a lot of us are getting bored of them already. I personally, this is just me, personally, I think that the MCU should have ended on Endgame. I think that was a perfect wrap to a perfect storyline, perfect continuation, wrap it up. Although some of the films after that I have really enjoyed, there really was no need to do any more. But there are some films that I am looking forward to. You know, I'm looking forward to Ant-Man, Quantumania, and Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I don't know about the next two Avengers movies, you know, because we really don't know too much about what's going to be involved. But yeah, the thing is, it starts to get rehashed, you know, like with Black Adam, and a lot of elements that are in the superhero films have been in other superhero films before. That's the problem. There's no unique superhero film. Probably one of the better superhero films that came around was Brightburn, where, you know, it's a take on Superman, but it's done from the other point of view. It's like if the Kents had actually found Zod instead of, you know, Superman. So I really enjoyed that film. That was a good film. My daughter paid off her mortgage with her OnlyFans wage. Holy shit. I'm definitely doing the wrong job. Do you watch John Campion, and do you think Chris Carr ruins the show? I do watch it. Which one's Chris Carr? I like John and Robert Meyer Burnett, is it? I like them two together. I'm not sure who Chris Carr is, though. AJ is here. Hello, AJ. And One Real Nerd is here from America, across the pond. Hello, matey. Rianne told me to ask you to see. Yeah, okay. I have, yeah. Paulie, have you seen the Spider-Man 2 extended cut? I don't think so. I don't think I've seen the extended cut. La 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 la. I know. You've watched Thor: Love and Thunder and Fast and Furious 7 as well. Whoa. Playtendo guy is here. Hello, Pete. One Real Nerd says, don't use a leaf blower in winter to remove snow. Yeah, maybe not. Dominic says, I think you put anything on OnlyFans. You could put steelbooks on it. Would you have to unwrap them and get their baps out? I don't know. Pete says also happy birthday to Rehan tomorrow. I didn't know it was his birthday. Yes. Pete, you've got to get Rehan on your next chat. It's 8 hours talking about WWE. Yeah. David says, has your dad ever been to a Cliff Richard concert? Yes, several times. And the Shadows as well. British rock and roll forever. If there was no Elvis, there would be no Cliff Richard today. Do you have a Baby Yoda shirt? I actually have two. I've got 2 shirts, yeah. I'll be wearing them in the summer, but I have worn them in previous videos. Oh dear, oh dear. Paulie, what is your favourite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie? The one from 2014 or Out of the Shadows? Probably the first one. Probably the 2014 one. How can back in the day you used to get bullied for liking Star Wars and superheroes, but now they're considered cool? The Marvels is going to be introducing goose powers in the sequel to Captain Marvel. Seriously? Really? Because there's going to be a bit of a time jump, isn't there? Because Captain Marvel was set in the 90s, where Goose was around. I know it's, was it Flurkin, isn't it? It's a Flurkin in a cat suit. I don't know how. I suppose he wouldn't age like a proper cat. So he could be around. I really do hope so. I really do hope we do get Goose. Favourite Stallone film? Now that is a tricky one, because there have been so many great Stallone films. Oh man, that is such a tough one. There are so many I love as well. Rocky, Rambo. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I really can't. I really can't disconnect them between the Rocky series and the Rambo series. Especially the early ones. They're all great. I mean, I love Demolition Man as well. Cliffhanger, fantastic. It's really tricky. If someone said you had to pick one, and you have to answer the question, I would probably pick the first Rocky film, the original. Yo, Adrian! Sorry about that. Kevin says, Big Paulie, you got the limited edition 4K box of Flash Gordon? Yeah, got that. Yes, I have. Oh, sorry about yours. Oh, dear me, getting up too early. Oh, dear me. Cool dude wishes he was Big Paulie. Do you think James Cameron is right when he says that the faster frame rates per second make 3D better? I had the chance to watch Avatar 2 on 3D IMAX, and I have to say it was incredible. See, I've got a problem with this because I hate high frame rate. I hate it with a passion. It's shit. That's why I hated The Hobbit, the first Hobbit. And the thing about it, I mean, the whole of Avatar 2 wasn't in high frame rate. Thank God for that. But when it did switch from regular to high frame rate, yes, it looked clean and it looked good, but it looked so unnatural. And the action scenes, like when that boat hit that rock, it was so crap. It looked like a crap CGI game cutscene. So I don't know. Like I say, I hate the high frame rate. So I'm hoping none of the films in the future will have high frame rate completely, you know. And yeah, I just don't like it. Pauly, why is Kang the Conqueror in Ant-Man 3? Because I saw Sylvie kill him in Loki, unless the Spider-Man incident brought him back. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? We'll have to wait and see. Why don't you get some new shelves for your cinema room from being... There's no room. I can't put any more shelves in here. No chance. No chance in hell there could ever be any more shelves in the cinema room. It'd have to be in the bedroom. Yeah. Mandalorian will have a 4th season, and that might be the last of the Mandalorian. As long as they wrap it up well. I agree. The MCU since Endgame has been touch and go, but mostly rubbish. I don't think there's been a proper vision for this last wave, or this last phase rather. No, personally, I did enjoy Eternals, but I'm in a minority. But compared with a lot of the films from previous phases, the quality is diminishing. Burger King or KFC? I'd have to say KFC. I love the KFC. I love the Tower Burger meal, where you get the hash brown as well, and you get the gravy. I love KFC gravy. What is your favourite BBC TV series? That is harder than I think, because I don't watch a lot of BBC. And I really don't watch British dramas. I find them very boring. So I don't watch ITV and BBC dramas. But my favourite BBC TV series, I suppose it would have to be something like Blackadder, maybe, back in the day, if that was on BBC. Something like that. Ever had fish and chips without the chips? Playtendo guy's favourite meal. That's just fish. One of my favourite programmes on BBC is Wallace and Gromit. Okay. Oh, and Doctor Who. Yeah. Movie Mad is here. Hello, mate. The man who got the most incredible piece of subscriber mail ever by any YouTuber in the history of YouTube since it's been going. A lot of us YouTubers are very happy, and we're very appreciative that we get sent a Blu-ray or a money voucher. Movie Mad, he gets sent an OLED TV. Jammy kit. Oh my goodness me. Where are we? Where are you, comments? Gonna watch some Arnie films tonight. What is your favourite Arnie film? That would probably be Terminator, the original. Yeah, or The Running Man, something like that. But like Stallone, he's got so many classics. So many classic films. I love The Last Action Hero, though. It's such a fun film. Daniel says Copland was really good with him. Yes, that was a really good Stallone film. Him doing his more serious drama side of it. Yeah. True Lies. Love True Lies with Arnie. Who is better, Sharon Stone or Glenn Close? Oh, I personally, I would say Glenn Close. She used to be in a series called Damages, kind of a legal drama series. I thought she was fantastic in that. And I have to say, I have not seen too much with Sharon Stone. You know, I mean, she was in Total Recall and Basic Instinct. I think she was in The Quick and the Dead. Other than that, I'm not sure what else she's been in that's been, you know, quite big. Daylight, that's a brilliant Stallone film. David says, did your dad see, I think that's see, Cliff Richard and the Shadows final reunion tour, very last? Yes, he did. In fact, a couple of months ago when I went through the storeroom, one of the storeroom videos, I did concert programs. I'm pretty sure there was a few Cliff Richard and the Shadows programs that I showed in those. Rianne says, question for you. What is your favourite Fast and Furious 7? Fast and Furious 7. Kevin says, I've got the iPhone Watch Ultra. No, that's not an iPhone. That's just an Apple. I ordered projection for my watch, a glass screen protector for my watch. Don't get a scratch and bumper. Don't get a scratch and bumper to protect my watch. Oh, I see what you mean. You can get screen protectors for those, can you? I'll have to get one. I'm very careful, though. Well, I hope I am. But yeah, I don't think I'd want to scratch it. Ian Linsell is here. Hello. Hope you've had a great weekend. Amy and I just cooking up a dish in my new air fryer. Look forward to this week's Blu-ray hunt. Awesome. A lot of people are picking up air fryers. My work colleague was trying to get one for Christmas, but they were sold out everywhere. Matthew says, are you going to the Opera House on Wednesday? Why? What's this? I want to send you a website. You get a screen protector for the... Okay, yeah. Send me a website address on the Messenger if you want, or Instagram. Do you watch Rate My Takeaway or Bored Beard Meets Food? I used to watch Rate My Takeaway. Not so much now, probably because I don't have much time. Beard Meets Food, I don't really watch because they're just challenges, isn't they? They're just challenges. The same as is there an Asian guy that does it as well? Is it Matt something? I think. The one I watch most of the time is the Mac Master, where he goes around and tries out fish and chips and full English breakfasts and stuff like that. So I mean, he uploads every single day. So you know, me and Papa Bone will watch the Mac Master every evening. David says, Cliff Richard bought the very first electric guitar in 1958. Very first one is your favourite book for Hank Marvin, The Shadows in 58. One Real Nerd says, Eternals was poor in my opinion. Great 4K quality, but that's about it. Hey, whatever. We like whatever we like, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it myself. Better Benedict Cumberbatch role, Doctor Strange or Sherlock? I'd have to say Doctor Strange because I've never seen Sherlock. So, yeah, I can't rate that. Any genre you don't like? In the old days, I would have said horror because I wasn't really into horror stuff, but I would have to say musicals. There were only a very few musicals that I could actually tolerate. and they're mainly mainstream ones, modern ones like Grease, The Greatest Showman, and stuff like that. I've still to see La La Land, or whatever it's called. Dear Evan Hansen, I thought that was great. But all of the old 50s and 60s ones, I just can't get into. But I did pick up Singing in the Rain, didn't I? Singing in the Rain. So I will have to give that one a go. I do like horror films now. Yes, I never used to, but people have got me into more horror films. Yeah. Yes, come up again. Same old comment. Yeah. Matthew says, what is your favourite food? Mine is pizza. Fish and chips. Good old traditional English fish and chips. Definitely. Bad Driving says, did you like Blake 7 as a kid? Absolutely. Watched it all the time. Commando, another great film. Yeah, another great Stallone, Arnie film. David says, are you doing a live stream tonight with Magpie? No, not tonight. That will be next Sunday, I believe. Daniel says, have you seen the film JVC? Isn't that people who made video recorders? If you have, what did you think? No, I haven't. Dominic, will you watch John Wick 4 and have you seen any other Donnie Yen films? Rogue One. I know he was in that. That's pretty much what I've seen Donnie Yen in. I will watch John Wick 4. Funnily enough, the cinema I was at this morning, they actually had the trailer for it. William is here. Hello. I haven't been in a chat for a while because I've been busy moving into my new house. Well, I hope everything went well. I moved back to my hometown. I purchased a 3-bedroom house. Awesome. Hopefully with a big movie room. Yeah. As soon as I get a proper internet, I will be back on YouTube. The Flea says, do you like cinema better before they switch to digital projection? But I don't know. Traditional wise, I think now the quality is better. You know, the picture quality, the sound quality is all better now. I think it's better now, but I do appreciate the old projection ways in the past. The Resident Man is here. Hello. Do you collect all of the Walking Dead steelbooks? I do, and I've got right up to season 10. So just waiting for the last season now. Have you tried Caspian pizza? No. True Action Star of the Day. Thank you very much for popping in. Cheerio. Cheerio, chumps. William says The Specialist with Stallone. Oh, yes, of course. Definitely, yeah. I haven't seen The Specialist that many times, to be honest. The Resident Man says, are lagging in slow motion. Pardon me. The Flea says, will you do any more food review videos? Is this snacks? Is this worldwide snacks, or is it like going into Burger King and buying a burger and saying it tastes like shit? That sort of thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Martin says, I love Star Trek Deep Space Nine. What Star Trek do you like? Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, original series, Voyager. I do like the Discovery, Picard. You know, I do like them all. Some better than others, but I think the last season of Picard, I think, is going to be something very special. So I'm looking forward to that. Luke says, Big Pauly, did Magpie tell you that I'm the third person to be a guest on his live? Not really. I have asked. He said, not sure yet. Yeah, I expect he's got a long list of everybody who wants to go on. Here's an interesting one. Favourite Cary Grant film? I can't say. I have never seen a film with Cary Grant in my life. Is 8K a gimmick? I think it is. It's pointless, absolutely pointless. And none of us are going to be buying it. La la la. Cobra? Yes, Cobra is a good Stallone film. Martin says, you saw Titanic 1958 CEX. It's a good movie, mostly made up. But A Night to Remember is more accurate to what the survivors saw. Yes. Daniel says, it's actually called JCVD. It's English and French subtitle film that actually shows that Jean-Claude Van Damme can act. What is your favourite Despicable Me movie? I don't know. I'd have to watch them again. They all kind of blend into each other. I probably actually prefer the first Minions film, actually. I bought season 8 of The Walking Dead Steelbook today from CEX, and those stupid stickers ruined the front of the J card. Annoying. You could probably get that off, actually. Yeah, I haven't actually tried it on a J card yet, but lighter fluid works perfect. But I will need to try that. I might do a video on that, actually trying it on a J card. You and Robert Meyer Burnett should debate new Star Trek versus old Star Trek. Some of the Star Trek rants goes on about new Star Trek are epic. Strange New Worlds is a fantastic show. I think that's probably one of my favourites of the new Trek. It's closer to the format, the original format of weekly episodic TV, rather than the long, drawn out story arc that Discovery gets. Lower Decks is good. I still need to see the second season of that, though. Lewis says, do you think we'll get an all-female led Avengers type movie in the future, similar to what DC did with Birds of Prey? I really don't know. They could have. Marvel could have actually did that. They kind of did that in Infinity War, didn't they? Because they had that scene where all the females, you know, Black Widow and everybody landed, and it was like girl power. Whether or not we get an actual full film, I don't know. Vandal Big R, hello. Have you seen the old classic movie Clown House? No. I take it there's a clown in it. The Fleece says, what does the Fleece say? What football team do you support? None. What is your favourite sport? None. One Real Nerd. Is February the 12th stream still on? It certainly is. Oh, yes, mate. I don't know why I'm doing it in that voice. We have Owen Shreves. Hello. I'm doing very well, thank you very much. We've got to the bottom of the comments. Can you believe that? And we've only got to the bottom of the comments because StreamYard bollocked it up and made me lose crap loads of comments. Damn them sons of bitches. Yes. Yes, we've only got about another 9 minutes left of the stream. So if you want to get some comments in, now's your chance. Oh, dear me. Lewis says, do you think Gwyneth Paltrow will return as Pepper Potts in the MCU? I don't really know. Her character's kind of like defunct now, isn't it? unless she has some big role with the daughter. Michael, is that Crean? He's here. Hello. Do you watch The Boys TV series? And if so, who's your favourite character? Yes, The Boys. That's probably, we were talking earlier on about superhero fatigue. I think that's probably the best superhero thing to come along in a long time. It's got to be Homelander, isn't it? Homelander's got to be my favourite character. He's just such a bastard. Such a bastard. Minions: The Rise of Gru. This film was weird. Yeah, I watched that with Claire at the cinema. We thought it was okay. It was just an average Minion film. I do like the first film though. I'm not singing a song. If Robert Downey Jr. is returning as Iron Man, then I don't think Robert Downey Jr. can come back as Iron Man, can he? Unless they do a Black Widow, before Infinity War or before Endgame. Titanic is going to be epic in IMAX 3D. I'm hoping it will be. I'm sure it will be. And yeah, it's going to be an experience. I first saw Titanic with Mama and Papa Bowman at the Odeon Cinema, Leicester Square, 1998. So opening weekend. And that was incredible on that size of the screen. There was a scene right at the very end that I always remember. Right at the very end where the camera pans up the stairs and you've got all the crew of the ship and the passengers standing around the stairwell, all clapping, and Jack's up the top there. Yeah, I actually thought it was so realistic. I actually thought that the sound system at the Odeon Leicester Square was absolutely incredible because it sounded so realistic. But then I turned around and looked, and everybody along the back was standing up in the cinema clapping. So it wasn't on the actual film; it was in the bloody audience. But it was so realistic. Owen's going, bye-bye, Owen. I suppose Robert Downey Jr. could come back if it was from a different world in the universe. See, that's what I thought was going to happen with Doctor Strange. I thought we were going to get familiar characters coming back from the MCU that maybe have been lost, or different versions of them, rather than what we got. Lewis says the upcoming Thunderbolts movie has been described as Black Widow 2. Okay. Martin is going, no, bye-bye, old man. Okay. Tom Cruise was almost a version of Iron Man in Doctor Strange. That would have been fun, actually. I'm sure he would have done his own stunts. What about the Stallone film Over the Top? Yes, a good one again. Matthew says, I've got some news about Alfred Molina. Dr. Octopus return when we see him vanish at the end of No Way Home with the other villains. They are going to mess with the timeline again so he doesn't go. Okie dokie. What are your thoughts on Julia Louis-Dreyfus entering the MCU as Confessor? What Valentina? Allegra de Fontaine. Bloody name. I really don't know. She hasn't had that much of an impact, to be perfectly honest. Luke. Hello, Luke. Do you like Darren Brown? Not really. I mean, I won't say I don't like him. I just don't watch him. Don't follow him or anything like that. Matthew says, back to Spider-Man 2. He goes back with the future version of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, and Spider-Man 4 will happen. Dr. Octopus will become Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man mentor in Spider-Man 4. Oh. Rehan says, can you please show me WWE DVDs in the next Blu-ray hunt? If I find any. Oh, yes. Movie Reviewer says, have you seen Gremlins? Great film. Rianne says, you're my favourite YouTuber ever. Oh, yes, 4K baby. Thank you, Rianne. They needed somebody to be their version of Nick Fury. Valentina is that character. Suppose she plays a big role in the Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts had my fingers. Yes. Right, okay, I think that's it then. So I think we're done for another lovely week. We're just coming up on the 2-hour mark. So thank you, everybody, for popping along. Apologies if I started lagging during the stream. Hopefully not too much lagging. But Blu-ray hunt this week will be on Wednesday. And I've got a couple of videos already going to go live. So I think one's actually going live in 2 minutes. I can't remember which one, but it's going live in 2 minutes. And there'll also be some over the next couple of days while I'm at work. So anyway, thank you everybody for popping along. Hope you have a great week, and I'll see you on the next one. And I'm going to do my Sister Pauline says goodbye. See you on the next one.